hi everyone, especially to Malaysia, Dr. Mutia binti Muhammad. So today I want to share with you guys my findings on current issue regarding recruitment and selection, that is how employee retention implementation prevent employee turnover. Before I start my presentation, let me introduce myself first. Hi, my name is Rina Fina binti Ahmad Zafwan, so I will discuss this content in my presentation. Before I go further, I would like to tell you a little overview about the article that I chose. So the main goal of this article is to understand how employee retention, career path, organizational commitment, and job satisfaction affect employee turnover. It highlights that high turnover causes problems such as increased cost, loss of experience, and lower productivity. This study also shows that employees are more likely to stay when they receive fair pay, feel value, and see future growth in their jobs. Overall, the article emphasized that improving employee retention is essential for building a loyal, motivated, and stable workforce that support long-term organizational success. In other words, the study explains how keeping employees happy and motivated can prevent them from leaving the company. First of all, let me tell you what is employee turnover and employee retention. So basically, employee turnover means the number of employees who leave a company during a certain period, either because they resign on their own or maybe they are asked to leave. There are two types of turnover, which is voluntary turnover when they choose to resign themselves, and another one is involuntary turnover when the employee are asked to leave because of their poor performance or company restructuring. How about employee retention? So employee retention is referred to how well a company can keep its employees for a long time. A company with a good retention can hold on to skilled workers and prevent them from leaving. Now, let's look at the main issue. The issue here is when a company cannot retain employees effectively, then the turnover rate becomes higher and higher. This issue causes many problems inside an organization. When employees keep leaving, the company faces several difficulties, such as it becomes hard to keep a stable and skilled workforce. Imagine every few months, new workers come in and old ones leave. The company has to keep training new staff again and again. This means time, money, and effort are wasted, and productivity drops because the new employees are still learning how things work. Other than that, when employees leave frequently, it shows that the company fails to make workers feel satisfied. Like when employees lose trust or lose motivation, they will leave the company on their own. How does the issue happen? So this issue happens due to several reasons, such as unfair salary and benefits. Employees feel that their pay doesn't match their effort or skills. Maybe they're working extra hours but receive the same pay, or there are no bonus or health benefits. When people feel underpaid, they will start searching for better financial security as well. Other than that, is it because no clear career growth when employees don't see any chance to grow, get promoted, or learn new skills in their job? When there is no clear career path, employees start to feel stuck, bored, and unmotivated for doing the same job every day. They may think there's no future in the company, so they begin looking for better opportunities elsewhere. Weak organizational commitment also one of the reasons when employees don't feel loyal, connected, or emotionally attached to their workplace. They might feel their hard work isn't appreciated, or that the company doesn't care about their opinions. As a result, their motivation drops and they leave to a more supportive environment because they don't feel any strong reason to stay. Now, let's look how companies can solve these issues. Firstly, company can offer competitive salaries and benefits. Companies should pay employees fairly according to their skills and experience. This can include bonus, health insurance, and rewards for good performance. When employees feel valued financially, they will be more loyal. Next, each company have to create clear career path. Employees need to know how they can grow, so organization can provide training programs, workshop, and mentoring so that employees can build their skills and see a clear path to promotion. And last but not least, company can strengthen organization commitment such as build a positive company culture. Company also can give their employer a small gesture like celebrating birthdays, giving Employee of the Month awards, or saying thank you publicly can make a big difference in employee morale. However, employees' involvement can also create positive culture like make decisions, recognize their contributions, and show us appreciation for their loyalty and hard work. Why is employee retention so important? The first reason is it can reduce recruitment and training costs. Hiring new people takes a lot of time and money for advertising, interviewing, onboarding, and training. If employees keep leaving, this process repeats again and again. But if employees stay longer, the company saves money and can focus more on improving operations rather than replacing staff. Next is it can improve productivity and work quality in an organization. Employees who stay longer already understand the company's system, so they don't need constant supervision or training, and they can even help new employees learn faster. Lastly, it is because it can improve customer satisfaction. In many industries, especially service sector like hospitality, cafes, or retail, customers prefer family faces. For example, when the same employees stay, they know the customers' needs better and give more consistent, high-quality service. But if employees keep changing, customers may feel disconnected or frustrated by the lack of consistency. Now, let's talk about some of the major impacts of employee turnover. First, when employees, especially experienced one, leave the company, it causes a loss of knowledge and experience. These employees usually have deep understanding about how the organization works, how to handle customers, and how to solve problems effectively. When they go, all that knowledge goes with them. New employees will need time to learn, and during that learning period, productivity often drops and mistakes can happen. So, losing skilled workers means losing valuable experience that is not easy to replace. Next, employee turnover also causes disruption of teamwork and stability. Every team works like a puzzle. Each person plays an important role. When one person leaves, it breaks the balance. Other employees may have to take on extra tasks, which can lead to stress, frustration, and lower morale. New team members will also need time to adjust, build trust, and learn how to work with everyone else. Because of this, teamwork becomes weaker and project may slow down. Finally, high turnover can damage the company's reputation. When people outside the company notice that employees keep leaving, they may think the company is unstable or poorly managed. This makes it harder to attract new talented workers because no one wants to join a company with a bad image. Even customers might lose trust if they always see new faces or experience inconsistent service. In conclusion, employee retention and turnover are closely linked and play a major role in the success of an organization. High turnover often happens because employees feel underpaid, unappreciated, or stuck. This issue leads to financial loss and lower productivity for companies. To prevent this, organizations should focus on improving employee retention by offering fair pay, career growth, and supportive culture. So when employees are happy and loyal, the company becomes more stable and successful. So strong employee retention doesn't just reduce turnover, it also can build a stronger, more productive workplace. That's all from me. Last but not least, here are the references I used to support my research and presentation. The main article I referred to was Employee Retention Implementation Prevents Employee Turnover by Wijayanti 2024, along with several other journals and online sources that discuss employee retention and turnover issues. If anyone would like to read more about this topic, these are the resources I recommend. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope this presentation helped you understand how employee retention plays an important role in preventing turnover and why keeping employees happy is a key to any organization's long-term success.